Hello my curious sippers. So Ansel Elgort, known among others from the movie The Fault in Our Stars or Baby Driver, is in great trouble. A few days ago he broke the internet and caused a mess in show business by a certain statement in which he was accused of abusing a minor. What? Well, what exactly did the girl say, and how does the actor defend himself? How does his image respond to such serious accusations? Can those news ruin his position in the industry that he's worked in for a long time? And what about his long-term relationship? So you better stay with us till the end if you want to know all the details, but before, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video. A few days ago on Twitter, there appeared an extensive post written by a girl named Gabby who, in her confession, reported that the actor Ansel Elgort had abused her against her will, and when he did it, she was a minor. So Gabby described the event as traumatic and harmful, which marked her for all of her youth and caused her panic attacks later in life, as well as many years of therapy. The event was to happen in 2014 around her 17th birthday, when the actor was already 20 years old, and according to the girl, he knew it was her first time. What's more, the description of the event shows that Ansel did not care about her crying and did not pay attention to the pain he caused to the teenager. We must point out that this is not an imaginary acquaintance because those two actually met, and proof is that Gabby published her correspondence with Elgort and even their joint photo. As she describes, they met on social media. She wrote to him and, to her surprise, he gave her his private Snapchat. And later, there was a meeting, and as she explained, I was just a child and his fan. Why did she decide to tell about the unpleasant experiences right now? Well, as she has said, she finally wants to recover. We can read also that she could not tell anyone because Ansel himself insisted for it, and telling her that such a confession could ruin his career. After this statement, Elgort's social media was flooded with hundreds of thousands of strongly negative, vulgar, and aggressive comments. The 26-year-old replied on his Instagram post, and he confirmed that he was in a relationship with Gabby in 2014 and assured that it was a short but completely legal and mutual relationship. And he firmly claims that Gabby's version of events is not true, emphasizing that he has never attacked anyone and will never do so. In the end, he added that he's aware of how immature the way he ended his relationship. He just stopped talking to her, which was cruel. He concluded that looking back at his behavior, he's disgusted and deeply ashamed, and that a late apology did not absolve him of responsibility for how he treated her, and he emphasized that he was really sorry. However, this explanation is not convincing to everyone. Under his post, there are still many comments believing in the girl's version and saying that he should bear full responsibility for her actions. How do you think the situation will develop? And do you believe her? Such situations are extremely common in show business, and unfortunately in a large number of cases the accusations turn out to be true. However, there are also many unfolded and false allegations of intimate abuse of alleged victims by public figures. 2 days after Gabby's publication on Twitter, there were, for example, posts from the newly created account claiming that Sprouse and his colleagues from the Riverdale set in 2013 committed behavior that could be called harassment against a woman. Sprouse denied those allegations, claiming that the anonymous accusations were an attempt to destroy his career and friendship with other stars from the popular series. Also, Justin Bieber was accused as an abuser. Is everyone guilty in Hollywood? But how will the case go with Ansel? After all, despite appearances in high-profile movie titles and playing key roles, he has his whole career ahead of him. Should his fans be afraid that because of this situation he won't be cast? It is widely known that scandals related to the abuse of other people can completely ruin a career. Do you know how he became an actor and that he's also a musician and his favorite band is the Beatles? That he's an avid sportsman, loves basketball, and is passionate about protecting the ocean ecosystem. But let's go step by step. Ansel Elgort was born into a well-placed family on March 14th of 1994 in New York, and his parents are Grace Holby, Director of Operations Performances, and Arthur Elgort, a fashion photographer who has worked for Vogue magazine for over 30 years. The boy has two older siblings, 31-year-old brother Warren, film editor, and 34-year-old sister Sophie, who shared their father's passion and became a professional photographer. The 26-year-old owes his appearances to mixed roots, Jewish Russian on the paternal side and English German Norwegian on the maternal side. So when Ansel was a small child, his parents, despite their own artistic professions, did not use him for fame, so he did not become a sweet toddler from advertisements or a child movie character, although from an early age he wanted to become an actor, singer, or dancer. At the age of 9, his mother took him to the School of American Ballet for an audition, and although the boy hated ballet, he took lessons for 5 years. His trainer said that at the time that he was not predisposed to becoming a ballet dancer, but he might be a Broadway star, and so the boy performed among others in plays like Swan Lake or The Nutcracker. He began his adventure with acting at the age of 12. It was then that he began studying at the Public Music and Theater High School in New York. For 7 consecutive years, he also participated in summer arts camps, educating his acting skills. In addition, he worked as a model. He took part in many photo shoots for Vogue, but this work did not bring him any satisfaction. He knew that acting was definitely something that he wanted to devote himself to. The actor's professional debut took place in 2012, shortly after his 18th birthday in New York's Off-Broadway, where in the play Regrets, he played the main role. A year later, however, he appeared on the big screen for the first time in the adaptation of Stephen King's novel, Carrie. The title character was played by Chloe Grace Moretz, and her mother was played by Julianne Moore. Although Ansel starred in a supporting role, his character was very important for the role of the female hero, so the novice actor appeared in a large number of scenes and immediately caught attention. Have you seen that movie? And so Ansel did not have to wait long for further offers. A year later, we could see him in the movie Divergent, where he played the brother of the main character Beatrice, played by Shailene Woodley. And here came his greatest breakthrough. Immediately after this movie, it was announced that Ansel would play Augustus Waters in the adaptation of the novel by John Green, The Fault in Our Stars. He was recognized for his role and received the Teen Choice Award in the category Best Actor in a Drama Film. Probably every single one of you saw this production. This is the story of the feeling of Hazel, sick on thyroid cancer, who at a support group meetings meets Gus, a former basketball player with an amputated leg. In the film, Elgort was again accompanied by Woodley, and as the two main characters, they created an extremely moving couple that is long remembered. Though Ansel does not have yet a substantial film base, he played roles in very known titles. He starred in both continuations of Divergent, that is the Insurgent and Divergent series Allegiant, and then he played the main character of the young boy Baby, forced to work for the mob boss in the movie Baby Driver. He worked with Kevin Spacey and Jamie Foxx there. The movie was appreciated by critics and was a box office hit in the summer of 2017. The actor has also appeared in such productions as, for example, Jonathan and the Billionaire Boys Club, or The Golden Finch, from where he played the main role, and it's no different in the latest upcoming West Side Story production directed by Steven Spielberg, which is an adaptation of the 1957 musical of the same title. So with a successful film career, there's also a great salary. The 26-year-old actor has already made a fortune of $12 million, and his payments are still rising. So as you can see, the 26-year-old career is still developing very well. However, won't recent accusations of abuse of an underage girl destroy this? Until now, Ansel was extremely popular in the show business world, and in addition to acting, Elgort is also involved in creating electronic dance music, which he has been publishing on the internet under the nickname Anselo for years. And in 2014, he signed a contract with Star Tracks label and released their first recording, Unite. The young actor performed on the stages of major music festivals and, among others, opened a concert of artists such as the Chainsmokers and Martin Garrix. In 2015, he signed a record contract with Island Universal Records and released his first single, Home Alone, followed by songs such as Supernova and Thief. And in the music video to the last one that I just mentioned, his girlfriend performed, Violetta Commission, a ballet dancer. And speaking of a girl, Vanessa is his high school sweetheart. They began a date in 2012. However, in August of 2014, their youthful relationship went through a crisis and they split up for several months. The main reason for their problems was the flourishing of his acting career and a busy work schedule. And it was then that Ansel met a girl who made contact with him and a few days ago unleashed a storm on the internet. But let's go back to the 26-year-old's love. Vanessa and Elgort, a few months after a separation, came back together to each other and in 2015 are in a successful relationship to this day. The girl can often be seen on his social media, where the actor always tenderly speaks of his beloved, and he also appears with her on the red carpet and emphasizes that this 24-year-old girlfriend is the best that could ever happen to him. However, Ansel has several statements on his account which now, in the face of recent accusations, have been taken under a closer look, and among other things, there's a quote from 2014 when Elgort in his subtext said that thanks to certain things in the room, you can make yourself look less menacing to girls. So what could that mean? Are these just the ill-considered words of a young boy? So what do you guys think? Will the current situation negatively affect the long-term relationship of Ansel and his girlfriend? Do you believe that Elgort actually hurt Gabby? Or maybe it's some kind of revenge for a badly ended relationship? Do you guys even like this actor at all? Let me know, because as always, we're waiting for you in the comments. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you liked our video, we'll be pleased if you share it. So, see you guys next time. Bye bye.